This is me being festive as This is Wrecked Radio, and this is Jess Paul. With a year like 2020, and after I did like 2 or 3 months of Halloween videos, it is only fitting that we get as hella Christmassy as we possibly can, at least for one of my December videos. And one thing that I've always known about the legacy of Wrecked Radio is that my second most popular video, after that ambitious cover of a Paramore song where I got my 2 gay friends to make out on camera, was my first ever top 10 alt-rock Christmas song countdown. And it looks like 2020 really pulled it out of some of our favorite artists. Some of these songs will be thrilling throwbacks to traditional Christmas tunes we know and love. Some are original holiday mosh pit bangers. Some songs are meant to lift our COVID-heavy spirits, while others are meant to emotively reflect our 30-year-old, still incredibly emo food color hair dye hearts. Am I personally attacking myself? Please, everyone, welcome my top 10 alternative rock holiday songs of 2020. Kicking off our countdown is number 10, Escape the Fates, Christmas Song. This is exactly the kind of jam I was imagining when I said I wanted a pop-punk-alicious, flat-iron hot haunted house romantic original holiday track by the guy married to Lights. Oh wait, no, that's Bless the Fall. Which Craig Mabbitt was in before Escape the Fate. Okay, now I'm like falling in reverse. What I'm trying to say is this song is that same glorious slutty scene music that made me feel alive in college, with the word Christmas sprinkled in a couple places to make it seasonal. I'm buying it. Number 9, hey! It's Lights! How could I ever leave my girl hanging? She managed to pair some of the catchiest chord progressions to one of the most annoying songs in all of Christmas past. If I wasn't paying attention to every word while I was working, this track might be able to sneak onto my everyday playlist without me noticing for a while. It's that good. Hey, we all heard that during the time between Wrecked Radio and This is Jess Paul that Lights came out as bisexual.
Lights, Miss Lights, one of my favorite girls. My girl Lights.
As if that gives me any more of a chance. Coming in at number 8 is Senses Fail with Donde, esta, Santa Claus. First and foremost, it is a very fun choice and an original cover to cover. I mean, everyone's f***ing around with Jingle Bell Rock until it's not cool anymore, and Senses Fail is like, give me that adorable golden oldie recorded by an equally adorable 12-year-old Mexican boy. This quality seasonal rock track also marks the yearly reminder that Senses Fail is a band outside of the one song of theirs that I have on my old iPod, which is Guitar Heroes Can't Be Saved. Coming in at number 7 is Alex Leahy's cover of Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight. If you want the Ramones with the voice of a punk rock Coney Island queen and the relatable thematics of not wanting to break up before Christmas, this is your track. And if you'll notice, this is an artist only yielding about 8,000 subscribers, but if any no-name rock band is able to squeak out a memorable holiday song, it's one more way for new fans to stumble onto their act in general. Or, end up on my show. Number 6, Foo Fighters' Run, Run, Rudolph. This year, Dave Grohl pulled out his ugly Christmas sweater and his holiday rock vibes with the most kick-ass version of Run, Run, Rudolph you ever did hear. It's like if Chuck Berry turned it all the way up to 11.
Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
It was an exclusive for Amazon Music's Holiday Plays Christmas special, but the holiday cheer does not stop here, because Grohl also held his own Hanukkah sessions with producer Greg Kirsten, where he dropped new covers by Jewish artists every night of Hanukkah, including Bob Dylan's Rainy Day Woman, number 12 and 35, Beastie Boys' Sabotage, and Drake's Hotline Bling. Coming in at number 5 is Billie Eilish's Silver Bells. Billie Eilish brings us a stripped down and delicate rendition of Silver Bells live on iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball 2020. And I know what you're going to say. I know I'm a little confused about what genre Billie Eilish really falls under. Like, she looks like one of us, but her voice gives me serious Norah Jones vibes if Norah Jones was in a car accident and she had a life-saving brace that only let her open her mouth like 2 millimeters. No, but I really think that Billie Eilish is cool as snowballs. And if I was a kid growing up in her era, I'd totally look up to this vocalist who defies all stereotypes and labels and expectations. I'd like to think we'd be buddies. Why do I think that I can have any kind of relationship with these superstars? I don't know. Sled riding into slot number 4 is 21 Pilots' Christmas Saves the Year, an optimistic original from our resident nouveau emo band. This one is a dreamy slow jam if you want less jarring alt-rock songs. This one almost put me to sleep while I was writing this top 10 list. Honestly, it felt kind of appropriate to slow it down with the amount of adrenaline spikes we've all experienced this year. This track will easily be able to reflect any future Christmas you could play it during. But when we turn to art for answers, every message sounds like a beacon of hope. And I think we all want to believe that something like a holiday, a tradition, a spirit could save a year. Number 3? Yeah, it's Jingle Bell Rock. Alex Gaskarth picks up his guitar for MTV to perform Jingle Bell Rock, which he seemed super prepared for.
Jingle Bell Rock, and I'm just learning it as we go, so bear with me.
It was pretty splendid regardless. Alex's great vocals paired with his snappy song learning on his guitar, all of which he put together on his birthday week. Come on, Alex! We were supposed to give you the gift! But I would be lying if I didn't say that Alex's cover was a snooze fest compared to the Jingle Bell Rock cover that autoplayed next on YouTube. First to 11 is a band I'd call up and coming, but they do have 1 million subscribers. Does it seem like that 1M following is like so average anymore? No, they cover all the songs we like. They're like if all the slightly edgy kids in the Glee high school got their own music number every once in a while. It's a quality Christmas song. Donde, esta Santa Claus? Number 2 has got to be Haim's very original version of Christmas rapping. Okay, talk about a song and video that dare you not to smile. Every time I listened to this updated cover by the sisters, I did another spit take of my sleepy time tea. And there's a major gap to be filled for Hanukkah songs, especially one this 2020 specific and humorously relatable. Haim is doing more of a service than they probably even know. And my number 1 pick for 2020's alternative rock Christmas song countdown has got to be Good Charlotte, Last December. This song opens with the line, "His friends all come to the funeral underdressed. They stuck around for an hour or so, and then they left." I feel like all of our language and our messages this year have tried to skew as positive as possible, which I am so grateful for and genuinely believe was the way that we all survived many of these months. But sometimes we just want a hard dose of reality. That's what emo is though, isn't it? Like, it's trying to find the deepest pain so we can know where the bottom is and maybe have more control over what comes next. Feel your feelings. Good Charlotte released this song just 3 days ago, and it's called Last December, but it pretty much just encapsulates an entire year and the stage of grieving some of us all might be feeling this time of year. Hey, I broke down at least twice this past month. One was, however, in response to the ending of fictional characters.
I'm not saying it's flawless, but man, I needed this. This is all I ever wanted.
But catharsis is helpful. And that's exactly, I'll speak for myself, what I always wanted for my emo music. If you want to listen to any of these songs and more, they are snugly tucked into a playlist below. Guys, okay guys, this is my last video of 2020. 2020? You've been a real ride. I wanted to take a moment to thank every single one of you, literally sitting behind your computer and watching me for such a wonderful year of interaction. I started This Is Jess Paul when I felt I had too much to share. So much that I needed a game show wheel to randomly select which of my dumb ideas to do next. And it absolutely fills my heart that despite me doing so many different things that not everyone could possibly be interested in, I've still found an audience that enjoys what I do, and I'm so proud of this entity that's 100% me. And I hope to give you the best videos I possibly can, better than anything I've done yet in 2021. Tell me in the comments what you are most grateful for from the weirdest year a lot of us have ever lived through. Really? If you watch my social, you will know when this first video, this live streaming video will be. Maybe I'll get a new computer and we can actually, live stream without any problems. Who knows? For our social seance this week, I obviously wanted to know from you guys what you consider some of the best rock alternative Christmas music from the past 5 years. I specifically was asking past 5 years because even before I rewatched my original top 10 countdown for Christmas songs, I didn't realize how long ago it was. I did that in 2009, the first year that I was doing Rec Radio. And I was pulling from all of the previous years. And then as I continued to do Rec Radio, I continued to update, obviously, the new list. And let's see what you guys had to say. Guthrie Lowe gives me Bad Religion's Christmas song from 2013 and very much tells me he doesn't follow rules. Well, what is more punk than that? Connor McNillis, my IRL buddy, he gave me Green Day's classic Christmas time of year, and Alejandro Beckett gives us Crocodile's Christmas in Hell. I've added these guys to the playlist down below as well. If you would like to watch me roast some of my favorite rock bands, you can click here, and if you want to stay on theme of holiday rock countdowns, my Halloween list is right here. I hope you guys, wherever you are in the world, and whatever you celebrate, have the most fantastic holiday season possible. See you in January. Peace, love, rock and roll.